Warwick, we just had a very in-depth and spirited conversation with Carey Conley, our guest, who just went through some truly terrible crucibles. There's a lot of stuff to unpack there, but what one or two things really stood out to you about what Carey shared?
Yeah, I mean, Carey Conley was so inspiring. I mean, what she went through is just hard to comprehend how you can possibly get over losing a husband, Ross, to suicide in 2014, and then losing a son, Cole, 3 years later in 2017. I mean, how you come back from that is, it's hard to imagine. It's hard not to think, could I have seen the signs with my husband's frustration at his job or feeling like this is not the life I want to live. And then with his son, Cole, he really didn't want to be in the job he was in. And tragically was talking with his mother. They had the beginnings of a game plan of how he could shift into a different career. And just almost on the cusp of a positive change, he had this sudden reaction and without any plan just takes his life. Both are different circumstances, but both are just unbelievable tragedies to come back from. And what I find interesting and inspiring about Carey's story is she said, after these devastating losses, I was faced with a choice. I had to find purpose or despair, or I had to throw in the towel. And as she says, she chose purpose. She's come with a whole mission of podcast, helping young people, especially mental health breakthroughs. She has 2 books, Keep Looking Up, and then Vision is Victory, where hope and dreams become action and achievement. She talks about how purpose is what gives people hope. So she really tries to come alongside young people who are often fearful and confused and give them hope. They sometimes, maybe often, have parents that love them, but say, be practical, which tends to squelch the dream. And just helping young people just cling on to their dreams, not just jump without a plan. I mean, when she left the job she had and worked for Arbonne, which is a healthcare wellness network marketing firm, she had a whole plan so that before she made the full-time jump from a current job, she would have enough money coming in to make it all work. So it wasn't like jump mindlessly. So I love what she does, helping young people, realizing that, yes, they'll have fear, but what's one person you can talk to, what's one step you can take, and really having a team. She had a team at Arbonne when she first started there, a team of people that were with her and said, we've got your back. So she has a methodology and tools to combat fear, to have a team around you, and really to make those steps to begin to change your life and move it in a positive direction. So I love what she does, and she has an incredible mission, and she's definitely not let her worst day, her worst 2 days define her.
Right. And I mean, I was struck by just how similar what she does and what we do at Beyond the Crucible is. I mean, her big focus is helping people map out a vision for their life. And my goodness, if there's a word that we say more than any other, it's pretty close to vision is that word. I mean, there's a lot of similarities, right, between what she's doing, helping people draft out a written vision for their lives, and what we talk about how your vision must flow from your passions and your talents, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, certainly some similarities. We talk about when you go through a crucible, that didn't happen to you, it happened for you. What are the lessons you can learn from your crucible? Maybe it was mistakes you made. If it was something, loss or something that happened to you, maybe there's the seed of a vision. Maybe you can help people avoid what you went through, or recover from the things that you've had to recover from. So there can be seeds of a vision in that crucible. We want to make sure that that vision lines up with your beliefs and values, that it uses your skills and abilities. And we believe that a vision that's sustainable, that you can persevere through the inevitable setbacks, has to be a life of significance, a life on purpose dedicated to serving others. So, there were definitely common elements of vision and passion between what Carey does and what we do. Yeah, it is remarkable that just this notion of a vision statement, it may not be, it's probably more of an impressionist painting than photorealism. You may not figure out this is what I'm going to do every day for the next 50 years and certain milestones, but you might have a sense, as she did, that she wanted to help people map out the vision for their lives. She had a vision. She was living a vision. She didn't quite know how to get there. But as we say often on Beyond the Crucible, what's the first step? What's the first action you need to take? What's the first person you need to sit down and have lunch with? Okay, can I just have an hour of your time, half an hour? I'll buy lunch, but I'd love to learn about what you do and just an informational, session. People love to give advice. People love to share what they do to help somebody else, help the younger people. So, yeah, she definitely has a roadmap and a philosophy, and it's just inspiring. And it's tragic what she's been through, but yet she has definitely not let her worst days define her. And it's just inspiring what she does and what she continues to do. And she has fear. She's about to launch in a new initiative, in-person event, and she's fearful, but she's not letting her fear stop her from doing what's on her heart.